MCs and bitches be the reason why the smoke be coming about the child. With my nigga pop.
God, can you forgive me? My future's looking sick, I'm in my bag, getting pictures of the bitches studies. I keep on calling, but ain't nobody picking up. I think she's stalling. It's all in trying to see up. Came all alone. If it's on, then it's on. What's my motherfucking phone? Only village niggas home. It's a war zone. But I'm a man, so with one in hand. I'm on my way to see this show. You know the fucking plan. Can't understand, but the things ain't the same. You can die over these bitches if you slipping in the game. Niggas gang bang, or bitches gang bang. Keep up that good thing. And put that pistol to your brain. You a smart nigga. Don't have no love in your heart, nigga. Any complications pull a trigger. Twisted and disgusted. Just can't be trusted. You know the rules. They underhanded. She planned it. You fucking fool.
Yo, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your Toddler, just Dirty Folks, man. Yo, when I thought about today's show, I said to myself, so Tupac did that right there, bro. He did that right there. Girls are in the game, man. Girls are in the game. So let's start this up.
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or say the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night. I wanted some boyfriends, so I'm moving out.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your daycare provider, Dirty Folks. Appreciate y'all being here. Quick pop-up show, man. So if you see it on the repeat, man, just know, man, we're doing the Lord's work today. I saw a video, and this one video inspired this. And, man, we're going to have an open panel on this, but I want to talk about something near and dear to me. Nation Hoes. For those who don't live in a gang atmosphere, sorority sisters, if you will, right?
Mama,
I saw this documentary on girls in gangs. I want to break it down. I want to take out the violence in the gang part and just talk about what it is in its true essence. And what it is in its true essence is cooperative women. So let's check out this report from NBC News in 1993, 30 years ago. Let's go.
America close up tonight. Street gangs, their numbers are exploding, especially on the tough turf of East Los Angeles. NBC's Diana Caricki now on the newest players.
A jumping in or gang initiation. Girl gangbangers beating up a newcomer. Her test before she can join Primera Flat, a Hispanic gang. Gone are the days when girls were strictly sidekicks for male gang members, around merely to provide sex and money and to run guns and drugs.
Let me pause right there. That was powerful right there. She was almost right? So this is a jump in. They tell girls you can fight in or sleep in to get to the clique. She decided to fight in. But the descriptor of how women get in gangs is the same. I'm bringing that back because she actually got it right.
Gone are the days when girls were strictly sidekicks for male gang members, around merely to provide sex and money and to run guns and drugs. Now,
women hang around men with logos to provide sex, money, and whatever auxiliary they need. Sidebar. I was talking to a white girl, because of course it was a white girl, because she was cooperative, right? And what she said, yo, I'm gonna use the voice. She said,
"You're the soldier. You're on the front line. My job is to be auxiliary. I bring you sandwiches and I bring the mail. I give you word from the outside while you're on the battlefield."
and she was right about that. That is what women do when they're on your team. They answer emails, they bring you sandwiches. Pretty much the same thing a secretary does, to be honest with you. These girls are doing the jump in thing because they want to be their own clique. This is 1993. So in 1993, girls were just becoming their own autonomous group. But this is a Mexican gang, and they still click up. She was wrong about the first part that says that women are joining a separate thing. Women only join the female version of what men build. That's very important to remember. They only join the female version of what men build. Women don't build anything. They steal, they don't build. You know what I mean? We're going to open up the panel in a minute. I just want to break this down real slow.
now girls also do the shootings. The new members, often as young as 12, are the most violent.
We have it in our mind, it's kill.
When people hear girls, teenage girls, talk this way, they're shocked. How could you possibly shoot people? You're teenage girls.
If they could shoot at us, we could shoot back. We got the power to do anything we could do, so we do it. You either might go home alive or you might go to the hospital dead.
One girl killed when armed females attempted a carjacking, only to find out their victim was an off-duty sheriff's deputy.
These suspects are all female Hispanics. They're believed to be gang members.
Ironic as it is, just as women are becoming more powerful in business and government, the same thing is happening in gangs. Here in Primera Flats, for the boys as well as the girls, the way to gain power and reputation is by violence.
I knew some girls in gangs in East LA that the guys were afraid of. There are some warriors amongst the female gang members, no doubt about it.
While Sergeant McBride says that statistically girls account for only a small fraction of gang violence, he concedes that police don't always count the girls' role. Often females work as lures for their homeboys, reeling in unsuspecting rival males.
You're in a car and there's a girl with you. You know, the girls, come here. You know, the girls have a gun, they're gonna shoot at them, right? They never suspect the girl.
Here's one thing, man. I want to sit it down right here because I don't really want to get into the gang life part. I want to get into the part in which girls cooperate with men when men bond together and kill for the logo. Women will do whatever the logo tells them to do. If they join a gang and they have that Crip or Blood or GD or Vice Lord logo, they'll emulate what men do. Women don't really have an identity. Their identity of strength is doing what men do. Their identity of not feminism, being feminine. Men have to teach women how to be feminine. Women really don't know shit. They really don't know shit, bro. So once you have the logo, there will be a group of women who want to join the logo. Once you tribe up, girls will want to join the tribe. I mean, look at the shirtless forest dudes, right? They got no houses. They don't own no shirts. I don't think they own no shoes. They just wear pants. They like Bruce Banner after he gets small from the Incredible Hulk. Just pants, no shirt, no shoes. They can't even go to McDonald's because they don't have no shirt, no shoes, no service. Like, but girls be like,
I want to be a priestess.
because if men are doing anything, women will come, and they'll come with vagina and cooperation as long as you have something for them to do. About to drop a link in a second, man. I want to chop it up with the guys. First, man, I want to show you guys the video that inspired this TED Talk, man. Beautiful, physically beautiful young lady. You know, the cuter, the crazier. Don't get it twisted. The cuter, the crazier, but she is cute. She's cute. Let me get inspired.
Just to share some personal information in regards to the whole GD thing. Hey, throw it. All right.
Wait. What you claim, mommy?
Just to share some personal information in regards to the whole GD thing. Hey, throw it. Information in regards to the whole GD thing. Hey, throw it. In regards to the whole GD thing. Hey, throw it.
Shout out to her for throwing up the pitchfork. Shout out to her for being a sister of the struggle. You know she didn't fight in. You know she fucked in. You know she slept with 26 niggas to become part of the folks. She's cute. She light skinned too. You know she went through. Tribe up. You know what I'm saying? Tribe up. You can get hot chicks too. If y'all respect the logo, respect the tribal crest, y'all can get hot chicks too. But let's break this down.
Just to share some personal information in regards to the whole GD thing. Hey, throw it. All right. So my father is the West Side, Switch Deuce, Fresno Crip. And I obviously grew up with him when I was with him all the time when he wasn't locked up. And my mom was either working or asleep. So I basically kind of raised myself. I was on the street, basically. I would be gone from...
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Her dad was a Fresno Crip. She decided to be GD though because she got a little bit of sense. She raised herself. I'm gonna bring that back. She raised herself. As a kid of boomers, I understand the key around your neck on a shoestring, and you have to figure out life by yourself. Y'all keep trying to tell me that these women are nurturing and these women love their kids. She raised herself. I'm gonna bring that back a little bit.
I would be gone from home for like months straight.
Going from home for months straight. This is the nurturing mom, the mom that cares, right? She's hanging out with her dad every once in a while, but she's going for months. You see the quote unquote home? That's crazy, right? Bring that back a little bit. See the quotation, the air quotes for home.
So I basically kind of raised myself. I was on the street, basically. I would be gone from home for like months straight. And it wouldn't be considered running away type shit. Unless, you know, my mom decided to lie and say, if you don't come back home, I'm going to call the cops, you know? I knew she was going to call the cops, but I went anyways because, y'all, I was doing too much anyways. I'm not even going to get into detail in regards to that. But I will say, like, I was too motherfucking young to be out and about, kicking it with some OGs, getting drunk, okay? And I still get drunk to this day, and I still kick it with OGs to this day. So, I mean, I really wasn't too young, but...
She is beautiful, though. She is a gorgeous girl. Good nation hoe. Beautiful nation hoe. She didn't say she was turning tricks, even though she was, because I know how nation hoes work. She didn't say that she was getting money, selling sex, no. She was just out doing what girls do, using their vagina for free food, free liquor, and free marijuana.
Mama,
Let's continue.
Whatever. I'm trying to like skip parts. The whole GD thing, I honestly never really even heard about it or knew about it, right? But I believe there was like this leader that I met, and I could tell we clicked, right? We were connected.
Shout out to Chicago niggas. We turning all the hot chicks into tribal secretaries, man. Chicago dudes can do it. If nobody can do it, Chicago guys can do it. She's in California. Her dad is a Crip. She never even heard of GDs. A dude come from Chicago yelling GD, and she was like,
I need that in my life.
yo, we gonna transfer that Chicago energy, man. We gonna try it.
All right, you can tell he was a real ass nigga. In other words, I'm over here trying to be But anyways, he passed away because, long story short, I guess he got fed up and his drink got messed with. But me being who I am and the gifts that I've blessed with, he came. Well, he spoke to me, 222 on the timestamp right now, to tell my ex at the time, because I don't even want to consider him my ex, honestly. But my ex at the time, back then he was my ex. Now he ain't shit. Okay. So I remember basically the guy, I'm not gonna mention his name just out of respect, was giving me information back to back to back to back. And this was like legit right after I had just gone through like a hit. Someone had put a hit on me. I was going through a spiritual initiation. I was already healing from shit from my childhood, you know what I mean? Being fucking tormented, and then, having to figure out what's what, da 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 da, blah blah.
Pause right there. A spiritual jump in. I'm not even gonna go there. She is saying that she was tormented as a child. I mean, first of all, I totally understand because her mama black.
Mama,
Her mother was a woman that had a child by a professional gangbanger. And because she had a child, now she had to go out there and work with subsidies. And she was probably abusive. And she was totally neglectful. If the girl can go out for months at a time and mom didn't care. At 12 years old. 12 years old. And now she's looking for leadership. She's looking for guidance. I just paused to say, when I tell you guys, yo, we gonna get our tribal secretaries out the orphanage, bro. This is what I'm talking about. You don't need a girl with a degree. A girl with a degree, she just dumb enough to think she's smart, and now she thinks she's sapiosexual, and she gonna fuck with you all day, ask you dumb shit and challenging your judgment. Yo, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Girls from bad homes. That's about that life. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub.
Blah blah, and a lot of people be like, "Oh, the town was trying to make it seem like I was crazy," and da da da. 133 on the clock. Okay, so I know what I'm about to say is some real shit. But these motherfuckers did not go through what I went through. Okay, and I'm not belittling the trauma and the chaos and the pain that people have gone through, but I'm just saying, like, it's different. Okay. And anyways, I'm just gonna say this man came to me and basically told me GD. And I remember asking my ex, I was like, which GD? And he looks at me and he's like, oh, so you GD now? Like, yeah, nigga, I am. So first of all, what the fuck? And so he told me.
Let's pause right there. Girl, I told you girls don't know shit, they just do shit. She claimed GD didn't know what GD was, but that's okay. I'm telling you guys, with the Akdas religion, with the tribal designation, with the logos, with the rules, girls are gonna hop on this, bro. I'm not doing this for the girls. I'm doing this for the guys. 'Cause I want to surround myself with guys I can trust that, so I can be around people and die around people that give a fuck about me. But I know y'all care about girls, and I'm telling y'all, the girls they ready. They ready. They looking for something different. They looking for upstanding members, bro. They always looking for something different. They're not gonna stay, but you can get 2 years out of them. That's why you love the chair and not the woman. But continue.
And so I started looking into it and and it just made sense. Okay, so I was already blessed in, right? Now the motherfuckers who obviously either didn't know or they knew and didn't care, so they put a hit out on me, or it was my ex who put the hit out on me. I still don't know to this day. 444 on the timestamp because I'm crazy. My father knows his daughter. Okay? Because usually I'd be like, so who is it? I'll get a name. I'll see a face. I'll get blonde hair, long, down to the butt. I'll get details. My spirit team won't tell me who put the hit on me. At the fuck off. And so I have to put my ego to the side because I'm over here I'm trying to hurt whoever that hurt me. You know what I mean? But this is where, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. But this is where I let my God, my Father, Most High, handle it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was it was weird. Even to this day, I don't know all the details, but
I don't know what she's talking about right now. Let me fast.
potential wife to basically try to block me from being a potential wife to my so-called person is basically what they did. And those same people are either dead right now and they left the state. Okay. Literally each and every one of them and anyone who was involved in that little bullshit. Okay. So yeah. They did a blood ritual, and which is weird because they claimed that they were GD, but and I just seen 0704, but I'm almost positive they were bloods. So
Wait. She has no idea what the fuck she just joined. But girls don't have to know shit. She pretty and she in the life. She don't have to know shit. Blood ritual sounds like something Bloods would do because she lives in Cali. GDs don't do blood rituals. But she's in there, baby. She's in. And once she's in, she's willing to do anything for the logo. It's like the video we did earlier today, the show we did earlier when we were talking about the prostitute saying that they love their pimp. She loved a guy that belonged to the logo. So now she will do anything for the logo. She'll go from the guy who she loved that introduced her to the logo to another guy in the logo because she wants that continuity of the logo, of the tribal crest, of the fraternity. But let's continue.
I'm sharing this because I'm hearing witness protection right now, but I'm also sharing this because
Wait. Who does videos in witness protection, yo? Girls are dumb. And the prettier they are, the crazier they are, and the dumber they are. A hot chick is probably the dumbest chick you'll ever find in your life because she has never had to figure out anything because she's pretty. And I respect that. And I kind of appreciate that. But she don't know if she was GD or blood. She a witness protection, doing video. You know what? I'm gonna let her rock out. Because that's not the moral. That's not the moral.
for some of you guys are involved with gang members, and I'm hearing precisely And precisely some of these gang members are pretending to be from a certain set when they're not. Okay. They're putting in specific work, but they're doing it for the ops. In other words, all right. They I'm hearing they're trained to go. Okay, so these are like foot soldiers. These are like, in other words, they're being puppeteered. Okay. Now, these are the same motherfuckers that have no sense of identity. They can't.
Wait, did she just say somebody else didn't have a sense of identity? That's hilarious. She grew up with an absentee mom and a gang banging dad that couldn't bring her around because he was in her life. She ran away at 12 years old. The guys have no identity? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know if I got that clip in here, but that's just amazing. Do I even got that clip on StreamYard? All right, but let's continue.
Can't control themselves. They don't have control over themselves, over their mind, over their actions, right? So it kind of shocks me how, and most of these motherfuckers are older than me. Actually, they're all older than me. But it shocks me how these motherfuckers were going around claiming something that I'm about right now. That's an embarrassment. That's
No squares in your circle. I'm with you, mommy. I'm with you on that. A square in a circle will mess up the bunch. Hey, man, the link in the description if y'all want to come up. But, yo, let's finish this up.
should have never fucking happened. Under my watch, at least, it's never, ever gonna happen to another woman in this town that I fuck with. I don't give a fuck about them other hoes. Because I know them hoes tried to convince the whole community that I was one of them, which I ain't. And now the community knows what's up. Okay, well, that's fine. We still keep it sweet, but I'm still pressure. But yeah, it's GD all day, every day, honey. And the proof is in the pudding. I don't give a fuck who likes it. That I was one of them, which I ain't. And now the community knows what's up. Okay, well, that's fine. We still keep it sweet, but I'm still pressure. But yeah, it's GD all day, every day. But yeah, it's GD all day, every day. But yeah, it's GD all day, every day.
She's in witness protection. There may not even be GDs where she is, but it might be. She's repping her logo, and she's telling other women not to date men who floss flag the logo. This is what happens when your logo is strong, man. Shout out to her.
And the proof is in the pudding. I don't give a fuck who likes it and who don't. My father gave me enough confirmation, so that's all the confirmation that I need. And if anybody is against it, you against my father. And like, you test me, you test my father, and that ain't something nobody should want to do.
She's gorgeous.
Look, let me tell you something.
She's gorgeous. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front like she's not hot. I'm. Oh shit. Ain't what I meant to do. I ain't gonna front like she's not hot. She's hot. Definitely a Cali 8. Definitely a Cali 8. Check this out. She inspired me. When I tell you guys all the time, if you build your tribe, you don't have to worry about top. When I told y'all earlier, the game is to get chose, not do the choosing. They choose the logo. They don't even choose the man. They choose the logo. Whatever man they're assigned under the logo, that's where they go. Girls are not as complex as people. Men think women are complex because men are logical, rational creatures, and women are not. Women follow the way. You create the way. You and your brethren create the way. And women will do whatever. I promise you it's true. Man, I dropped the link, man. I want to chop it up with the guys. If nobody come up, I'd make it short. But that video really inspired me, man. Because that's the secretary right there. That is somebody that gave her task and duty, somebody that gave her a logo, somebody that gave her a mission statement, somebody that gave her something to believe in. And that's where she's at. Ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing else to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the whole thing about, I mean, I'm inspired because she said she was GD, but my dad was a Crip. She didn't become a Crip. She became what the dude that she was interested in was. But now she's still holding on to it. She in witness protection, which means they had to move her to a whole different providence. And she's still claiming what she claimed. If you don't think that you can tribe and send these girls out and they'll recruit people to tribe off the simple fact that they won't fuck with a nigga that's not tribe, that's universal, bro. Yo, Mike said, remind him when he used to live in Minnesota. Let me tell you something, bro. Shout out to Minnesota. A lot of good men that moved to Minnesota and changed their life. Ended up with a white girl and a good job. Moved out of Chicago, they doing really well. They moved out like in the 90s. And they doing really well. Shout out to Minnesota. But the Minnesota vibe came from Chicago. He comes. When it comes to creating the energy and the passion to be what you are and belong to what you belong to, that's a tribal thing. There is no constitution to black. There's none. There are no rules to black. There is no creed to black. There is no penalty to black. There is nothing except a color. And then everybody else gets to be a color and just get the benefits of black, even though black has no true tribal affiliation. There are black people with tribal affiliation. Those are the G's, the White Scores, the Crips, the Bloods, the Blackstones, whatever they're gonna be. And those affiliations, even though that paperwork game is garbage, that's why they gangs instead of tribes. But even in that, people resonate with that. People want to be part of something bigger than themselves. That's why people either join sports teams or become fans of sports teams, fans of schools, fans of cities. People want to be part of something bigger than they are. Anybody can be black, nigga. There's nothing to be black. No qualifications needed to be black. You make a person qualify, you make a person initiate to be something, you make it worth something because you bring something of value, you will never have to worry about anything again. Yo, ain't nobody gonna come up? Well, ain't nobody come up. So I'm gonna shut it down, man. Like and sub on y'all way out the door, man. Send your heart, donate to the daycare, man. We doing a get dirty folks a new microphone fun thing going on. But in any case, or whatever case, man, make sure y'all like and sub on the way out. And leave a comment, bro. Leave a comment, man. Help the algorithm. As always, man, love each other as you love yourself. Beat the pack. Tribe up.
Chill. You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man, Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all know, yeah, y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folks.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, like look, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of Dirty Folks when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Cause she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you, and it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, Travis, the daycare is too influential to be so small. Do your big homie a favor, man. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars to change somebody's life, man. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.